The Easy Flat Top is a timeless and classic clipper cut that is fun to cut. Our model's bright blonde hair will look great in this style. Let's get clippering. To cut the Easy Flat Top, we will be using an Andis fixed blade rotary motor clipper. It features a powerful rotary motor, a fixed precision blade, and a full set of snap-on attachment guide combs. We will begin with a number 4 1/2-inch snap-on attachment guide comb. Put the comb on teeth first and snap it on securely. Start clippering up at the hairline just in front of the ear. Move up from the hairline and arc the clipper out before the top. Fold the ear forward and continue clippering up from below, overlapping the sections, moving around the head. Be sure to rock the tips of the guide comb teeth out away from the head as you come up. Keep clippering around the back of the head. Work back the other way to be sure you did not miss any hair. Finish clippering the back with the number 4 guard. Cut at an angle to clipper into the direction of the hair growth. This technique makes it easier to cut all the hair at the same length. Go back over the section as many times as you need to get a smooth finished cut. Remember to rock the tip of the clipper up and out. Finish the bottom by clippering the last section by the other ear. Fold the ear down so you can easily clipper around it. The next step is to square up the sides from the bottom up. Clipper cut along the comb. Hold up the hair. Be sure not to round off the corner. Save the hair on top to flatten out later. On the other side, clipper with your comb the same way. As you move around the back, angle the comb so you have a bit of the bottom in the comb as your guide and keep clippering up square. At the back, hold the comb more upright to keep your guide from below and keep the shape square. It is time to cut the top. Dampen the hair with some water. Put in a small amount of firm hold styling gel. Work it through well so the hair is evenly coated. Use your hand or a brush to blow dry the hair straight up. The better you dry it, the easier it will be to get a nice flat top to the cut. Hold your comb very level and clipper off the section at the front center to be your top guide. Once you have a good guide set up, move around the top. Use a little piece of the first section as your guide and flat clipper the top. Move to the other side and use a piece of the same first guide section to cut more of the top. Keep using guide sections to expand the flat top across the head. Back to the other side and just keep clippering along the comb. Clipper all the way back until the top is finished. Go back to the sides and square up what is left of any overhang to create a strong corner. Work back and forth along the side to the back to polish up the shape. The goal is straight up, flat across, and straight down to get the square look. Go back to your number 4 guide comb to connect the bottom to the top. There is particularly some extra hair to be clippered off the back at the roundest part of the head. Where the cowlick is strong, you might need to angle the approach of the clipper from upwards to sideways to catch all of the hair. Go over all sections to be sure you've cut everything. Now it's time to fine-tune the cut. Wet the hair again and dry the hair again. This time, being shorter, it will dry straight up better and you will get a good feel for how good the cut is and how much more work there is to do. We now go back to squaring up the sides and perfecting the shape of the flat top. And once more, back into the top to smooth off any stray hairs until the top is flat and catching any last hairs around the sides and back to complete the shape. The final smoothing of any last bits and pieces shows off the strong, square look of an easy, classic flat top style. Block the sideburn and clean below. Pull back on the ear and clean around it. Fold the ear forward and complete the line around. On the other side, repeat the lining of the sideburn around the ear and the temple area. Let's put on our number 2 guide comb to taper in the bottom edge at the back. The arcing motion blends up and into the section we cut with the number 4 earlier for a nice taper. Flip the clipper over and cut down from above when there is hair that grows up from below in the opposite direction as the rest, like we see here. The final step is to block and clean along the bottom of the back. Block in the line and clean below. Then repeat on the other side. Our model is sporting the finished, easy, flat-top clipper cut. Now you have the knowledge and the Andis tool you need to cut a flat top like this yourself. Go for it.